All right, here's a really interesting property, a big property, 25 acres. Actually has a drilled well. You can see an old mobile home on the property. This is a really recent video. Um, the trail you see going kind of up the screen, that's the private driveway on the property. It's extremely secluded. It's got a super long private driveway. And this is a fairly long drone video, so I'll just kind of narrate a little bit as we go and talk about the property. But we're looking kind of northeasterly, and now we're panning north. So the property's all wooded. As you look up at that pasture area that's now off screen at the top, that's just on the other side of the property, so it borders that pasture. We're looking down on, I guess, what you'd call the old building site. This property was leased or under contract for several years. Someone was actually living out there, and you'll see kind of what's left from that. The old mobile home. When we did the video, there was an older RV on site, and quite a bit of odds and ends that need to be cleaned up. So we're going easterly. You can see the driveway. That line that shoots down to the south there, that's actually a clearing that goes to a small pond, which you can see right there. Interesting that it has any water in it at all, because it was quite dry when we were out there, so that could potentially be a good pond. And that private driveway is going to link up right there with the easement road, and that easement road is what borders the property. So now as we continue moving easterly, you can see that small clearing and kind of a Y in the roads. So going down and to the right, that's the main easement road, and the road you see going left and right borders the property, so it just sits on the other side of that road. So now as we look westerly, the land is on the right side of that main easement road and goes way off to the west. In the far distance, you can see the building site, so you can see where that private driveway comes off of the easement road and goes way back to the building site. I mean, as far as being secluded, even before you go through the gate and onto the private driveway, this is a very secluded property. And by the time you get to the building site, I mean, it's just an amazing feeling of privacy and seclusion. So there's the easement road. Now as we look to the south, we'll be looking eventually back toward Highway E. But that's the gravel easement road. You've got to cross a creek bed to get here. I mean, you do want a truck or an SUV, ideally with four-wheel drive, to get to the property. We're looking in kind of westerly. We're about 5 miles from Hartville, so you can maybe just barely see it in the distance. And now we're looking over the property. And I think we're going to do a little more of a flyover here and really check this out. It's basically entirely wooded, mostly hardwoods. There was some logging done on this property, but it was about 10 years ago. So I mean, this property looks really good. You'll find some big mature timber. In fact, once the property's been paid for in full, you're welcome to log it. You're welcome to sell the timber. You're welcome to clear it for pasture. That's after it's been paid for in full. While you're making payments to us, you cannot cut any timber with a stump diameter of greater than 10 inches, and that's measured at ground level. So something to keep in mind. We do sometimes give written exceptions to that. If you're building or expanding a driveway or roads, you just have to mark the timber that you want to remove, and we'll send a guy up to check it out and potentially give you written permission. So the road on the left is the easement road. The road on the right is the private driveway, and there's the coming down on that little pond area. It looks like a fairly big dam on that, so I think there was a lot of work that was done to that. It might need some more maintenance in order to hold water, but it's a good sign that it's holding any water at all right there. The deer out here, phenomenal. The same with the turkey. The wildlife in general here is just awesome. So whether you're into hunting or into just watching the wildlife, I mean, this is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that was. The drone's been doing that the last couple weeks. You can see the old mobile home there. Somewhere you'll see the red truck parked on the site from when it's actually where we're sitting when we do the drone video. But the building site itself is really interesting. It's got some open areas, some big timber in the middle of it, and then they apparently had a lot of stuff going on, because there's the start of a cabin, there's a couple very small structures, and you'll see there's just a lot of odds and ends that are, I guess, been just left on the property. So I think we probably said it in the ground video, but we'll mention it here as well. As far as the mobile home, as far as the RV, which seems to be abandoned out there, I mean, we can't provide you titles or anything for any of that. So it's all kind of as is, where is. So feel free to go and check it all over. There on the left, you can see a cabin that was begun on the property. The red truck, that's us. But the cool thing is there is a newer drilled well, which is about 50 feet south of the mobile home. This is basically, I mean, it's an off-grid property. There are no power lines running to it. The people that were out here used generators. They used a generator to run the well mainly. They may have had solar and wind power. I'm not sure about that. But they lived out here happily off-grid. So we did 2 drone videos when we were out there, and we were just going to choose one, but we thought, you know, why not show everything we can? So we spliced the 2 drone videos together. This is the second one. We're starting directly south of the property and looking northerly. So toward the left, you can see the old mobile home. And as we pan more easterly, you can kind of follow that road all the way down to that meadow in the distance. Then it goes to the south, and that's Highway E on the far right side of the screen. That's the paved road. So very, very private property, very secluded. If you've been looking for a place to come and just really get away from it all, I mean, I don't think we've ever had a property as private as this. We've certainly never had anything more private. To have that nice long easement road, and then the start of the driveway on the property, the private driveway, there's actually a gate. So there's a lock on that. When you go out there, just let us know. We'll give you the combo for that. And obviously, if you purchase the property, you're more than welcome to change the lock or put your own lock on there. Okay, so looking northerly, you can see the mobile home left of center on the screen. Trails, different trails on this property, a lot of different timber. Check out, like I said, check out the ground video. We did an intro video as well, which has the topo map and shows all that stuff. But the property actually lays, oh my gosh, that's terrifying. The property lays really nicely. Most large tracts like this in the Ozarks have a large amount of either very steep or, you know, not too usable land. I don't know why the drone was doing that. This property, if you look at the topo map, I mean, it just sits really, really nicely. It's got 2 kind of small knolls, higher points, and then it's got one very gradual valley, which is what they use to form that pond that they built. And then there's another small valley on the extreme west end of the property, and I haven't walked to that. I haven't seen that other than we've seen it from the air with the drone video. So now we're going to kind of zoom in. We're toward the east side. The road you can see coming up from the bottom of the screen is the easement road. It gets to the top and levels out, and that's where you can go left or right. Either way, you're looking right at the property. So that would be the east side that we're looking at. And it extends up to that meadow area. There's probably a fence there, and then it goes quite a ways to the west. It actually gets wider as you go west, and then it starts to get more narrow as you get toward the extreme west side. But really gorgeous. I mean, the feeling of seclusion is fantastic. I mean, I really enjoy properties that have a long driveway. This one happens to have a gate, which is great. So I mean, if you're out here for the weekend, it's just a really nice feeling of security and seclusion. Once you get onto your own private driveway and make that kind of trip back to the actual building site, it's like a quarter mile on that private driveway. I mean, it's super, super private. So now we've just left the easement road, and that is the private driveway. You couldn't see the gate because the trees were there, but there is a gate there. And we're slowly moving back, kind of westerly. It's a nice driveway. It's hard packed. We took a break there to look at the pond. There's that little pond and kind of an open area next to the pond that you can see. Like I said, there wasn't much water in it, but it did have water in it, so that was a good sign. And we'll just continue following that private drive. And it looks like this video is almost over, but feel free to check out the listing on the website. If this is available, you'll see it on our website at InstantAcres.com. There you can see the old mobile home. Somewhere to the right is the RV and some other stuff. Really, none of that has any value other than maybe for storage or for scrap, or if you're more creative than we are, maybe you can do something with it. But what this really needs is just a couple days of cleanup. It could be a tremendous site. The drilled well's a nice bonus. But yeah, check it out, InstantAcres.com. We would be thrilled to work with you.